I bought more stuff. Hello everyone, it's me. How are we all doing? Hope you're all doing good. As you can see, my collection has grown significantly since last time. And today I have this huge box that has come from the US of A, the Americas. And it has some pretty exciting stuff in here. So I thought I'd take you guys through what's in this big box, because it's very cool stuff. For some reason, it says Chad bathroom on it, so I'm really hoping someone hasn't accidentally sent me a toilet instead, but I somehow doubt that. So yeah, I don't actually know what's going to be in here, because I wanted 3 of the figures that were on the listing. I asked if they would sell me 3 for a lowered price. They sent me a slightly higher price, and then I bought it and there was no more communication. So, possible that I get loads in here, possible I get 3 in here. But either way, let's stop yapping and let's get into it. So, starting to make a dent. There we go. Ugh. There we go. Alright. There appears to be some extra stuff in here. What is going on here? What is going on here? There is a lot of extra stuff. Alright, let's take a look. I think the seller has thrown in some freebies for me. Oh, they have. They've sent me, like, the really old Despicable Me 2 McDonald's toys. I'll put those aside for 1 second while I take a look at everything else. And it would also seem they have actually sent me all of the figures that were on the listing. So, oh, this is exciting, man. Alright. So let's put the McDonald's stuff aside for 1 second, because I didn't know I'd be receiving that, and that's not really something I collect. But cool pieces of history right there. Let's take a look at these things. Okay, so let's start with things we already sort of know about. We've got the backup singer Minion. I already have that one. We've got the hula Minion. I already have that one. We have Gru, who I already own, and whose name tag appears to be way too high up. We have the undercover Minion. I already have that one. The Baker Minion, which I already have, but is kind of rare, so I might end up reselling that one. We have the Medieval Minion, whose box is yellowed a lot. We have the Ukulele Minion. And then we have the figures that I bought this for. So these are some of the rarest figures right here. As you guys know, I've been into collecting these things, and these are some that I never thought I'd get my hands on again. But here we are, we do have them. So let me put the box down, and let's take a look. So, okay, these are in a little bit, like, the boxes are kind of beat up, but I can fix it. It's alright. I know how to fix these things. So let's take a look. I can't believe I own these. You can probably kind of see what they are. So, first one. We have the one-eyed purple Minion. This is insanely rare. The purple Minions were, like, very, very scarcely released. So, like, this is a stupidly rare thing to find, especially in box, in this year as well. Again, like I said, the boxes here are slightly damaged, but again, I am well versed in fixing these things. We have a very yellow Dr. Nefario. Holy cow, he is so yellow. If you don't know what plastic yellowing means, it essentially means that the item is really old. And then we also have the two-eyed evil Minion here as well, whose box is in terrible shape. So let me fix these things up and I'll give you guys a deeper look. Okay, the surgery has been complete and I now have the 3 figures in good condition. Did take a lot of work, to be honest, because I've had to switch a few things around and use things. That looked a bit weird, ignore that. So let's get into them. So first thing first, we have Dr. Nefario, a very cool figure. Unfortunately, Dr. Nefario is one of my favourite Despicable Me characters, because I love his design, I love his character. Unfortunately, Russell Brand did a great job voicing him, ignoring the art from the artist, of course, there. But I do like the new voice they chose from as well. He does a good enough job. Cool figure. I think they actually did a really good job with what they were given for this figure, given it so small. It's obviously a lot easier, and the Minion figures do typically look better than the human ones, but this is probably the best human Despicable Me Thinkway figure that they did. I'm a big fan of this one. It's a great figure. Really pleased to finally have it, because I never even had this one as a kid. I don't even know if they did a UK release for Dr. Nefario. It might have just been a US exclusive. Could be wrong on that. Honestly, don't know. But yeah, glad to finally have this one. Now, the purple minions are very, very cool. So, I am shocked at how good condition I have these things in, because, like, I would argue I probably have some of the last in-box Despicable Me 2 evil minion figures that exist. But I do love the one-eyed purple minion. This is one of my favourite figures that they ever made. This was probably my most sought-after figure. So I'm really, really pleased to have this one. I do have it out of box, same with the two-eyed purple minion. I do have both of these out of box back home. But again, just to have this in pristine release level condition is surreal to me. So cool. Really pleased to have that one. And then finally, we do have the two-eyed evil minion. Again, this is another one I owned out of box as a kid. I still own it out of box. I have it back home. Box is a little bit more beat up on this one. There's a lot of, like, creases. The packaging is tearing slightly, but it's holding itself together. Yeah, it's holding itself together. The name things are now in place correctly, and also no yellowing on this one. With Dr. Nefario, I had to switch which box he was in, while also retaining the back, which was a nightmare. But with this one, it didn't require anything like that, and it's still in really good condition. I do like this figure. It's very, very detailed. A little bit confused why they went with this design for the purple minion, given that usually they have the hair more upwards. I guess they just wanted to differentiate it from the one-eyed one. But another really cool figure there. So yeah, I'm really happy with those. I'm really, really pleased about that. Won't tell you guys how much I've spent on those. So, for the rest of these figures that I have, I do already have them. So, I would appreciate you guys letting me know what I should do with these things, because I could sell them as like a bundle on eBay or something, I suppose. But if you guys are interested, I could give them away. Could give them away, if that's something you guys are interested in. Let me know if the interest is there for that, and I'll consider it. Because I just don't need these figures. I'm not really interested in having spares or backups. I'm really hoping nothing ever happens to my collection, so I don't really mind. So yeah, let's bring these guys back into the frame here. Looking very cool there. So yeah, these are my new figures. I will put them on the shrine pretty soon. I have Dave on the way as well, so I will officially have all of the Despicable Me 2 figures. So yeah, I appreciate you guys enjoying the first video that I made on these things and telling me to do more follow-up videos. I only really have Dave on the way. I don't think I'll do another big purchase of these things. I might do a collection review at some point, because as I say, I do have the majority of these figures now. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!